Hello, my name is Pauline Wandabwa. I'm a co-founder of Pama Poultry Farm. Pama Poultry Farm deals in formulating of incubators and hatching of chicks. I'm located at Kisumu West Sub-County at a place known as Riat. It is directly opposite Kisumu International Airport. I'm a marketer by profession, and before I joined the poultry industry, I was working at Cooper's K Brands, that is a branch in Kitale. In the year 2018, with the savings that I had of 20,000, I ventured in this poultry industry. And what I was doing, I could buy chicks from a hatching company worth 100 bob, that is day old chicks. Then I aggregate them to 4 weeks old, and then I sell at 250. Initially, it was a good deal because it was leaving me a profit of about 40%. But with the time, my business grew bigger, so I could not sustain the demand that I was. Until most of my clients, they also wanted to venture into the same. I get them the day old chicks so that they also aggregate and sell at 250 to other networks. That's how the network grew up, and the demand was bigger. This led me to venture into more hatching companies so that I can get the chicks. But believe me, it was not easy because of the demand that had grown during that period. You could they could delay you even by a month without getting you the chicks, and this was a big loss to the investor, to the client, because in a month that money could have circulated and given you more profits. That is, if you can calculate, it's 4 times that. It was very disappointing, and this forced me to look for another source of chicks, and I was forced to now go to a neighboring country to get the chicks. The chicks were available, yes, but again, it was another problem. I hadn't solved the situation. Why? You could get the chicks, yes, but because of the long distance transportation, the chicks will get to destination when they're tired. Sometimes most of them were dead. And again, luckily enough, maybe they could survive, but upon now waiting so that they get the mature period for you to sell, it is a big disappointment because most of them, they could not attain that weight or maturity, for they had standard growth. They were dwarfs. Some we received a lot of mortalities because of the poor quality they had. In 2019, I thought of now hatching myself. I obtained my first hatcher over 1,000 eggs capacity with the money that I have saved during that period. It was pretty well in the beginning, but again, with the network that I was creating, with the referrals, also with from the clients that I was selling the day old chicks from, broking from other hatching companies, the network had grown. So within a very short period, again, I could not satisfy my clients. So this forced me again to get now another hatcher of about 3,000. So within that period of time, we were managing to get about 200,000 every month just from hatching. And I managed to venture into more counties across my country. But again, the demand continued to grow bigger. Then an idea came to me, why can't I formulate the incubators and also increase my hatching network so that we can form a cooperative whereby we can also get the chicks from our inner circle of our clients. That is why when I started formulating incubators with my colleague technician who I'm working with, and my other team who I was working with during that time. So we started formulating our incubators, and the response was good. We managed to start selling the incubators to our clients, and to also the groups of farmers. And then within time, the quest that I was having of empowering my society, I had to go an extra mile of getting more incubators now and giving to youth groups, women groups, just to empower them by giving them on higher purchase terms. This also had to increase my income by 50% profit. That was double from the cost price of the incubator that I was formulating. So by 2020, my income had grown to a percentage of 50%. Uh, I used to get in 2019, I used to get about 200,000 every month. In 2021, I increased to about 250,000 every month. In the year 2021 and 2022, I managed to raise to 350 income every month. Now, in the year 2022, in the beginning, I met this platform called GIZ. GIZ is a platform within that was working with Bay Africa in empowering young entrepreneurs to scale in their businesses. And through this platform, I had to interact with them and learned a lot in terms of business networking, financial management, and investment and banking. And within that period of about 4 months, I had scaled even more because there are things that I was doing previously that I was not considering uh, how the business works in an official way. And through GIZ and Africa, I learned a great deal in networking. I managed to create a lot of networks on my social marketing platforms, and also through them I managed to get a lot of networks. And I also had to register my company since I had not registered it, and because I learned the importance of registering my company. In 2023, with that I've gotten from the platform of GIZ and Bay Africa, I managed to make about 800,000 in just 2 months, because I managed to now start selling to NGOs and big companies. Since my company now was scaling, was registered, and it was standing out. This year of 2023, I'm projecting to meet more 10 counties and empower 10 groups in each county, which I'm targeting 0.5 million from them. That is per year. And I'm also targeting to get 7 million from my hatching industry, since currently I've managed to add my capacity of incubation to about 8,000. And I'm really hoping to scale so much from this. And by 2025, this is what I'm looking forward to get more 10 branches in 10 counties respectively, which will manage which will have to scale my income to about 20 million per year. So thank you so much, GRZ and Bay Africa, for empowering me. And I know through me, I'm also going to empower so many other youths, since I've already started with empowering the groups, those youths who are in groups, by giving them machines on Lipa Mdogo Mdogo. And I'm looking forward to change my society, to create more employment, and create the sanity, because now there are not going to be any idling in our society. And just to conclude by saying scaling in business, it's not all about how much do you have. It is all about how smart you are and what is the passion that you have. Thank you and all the best.